Don't worry, I've got it.
You got it?
Yeah. She got quite surprised. Guess where it was from? Spa.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Quick. Thank you so much.
Lovely. Right guys, welcome back to the vlog. So today we are in London for a variety of things. Got a couple of meetings.
Very exciting meetings, the one we said.
We're nice and early for once. We're about 45 minutes early, which for us is...
Well, it's actually half an hour now. We're actually opposite where we're having our meeting. We thought, do you know what? Let's start the vlog here, because for once we're not actually in the car. We've also managed to get some feed pictures today. I mean...
First stop is always pictures for Tay. If we get a picture for Tay, then she's happy.
I just don't get many.
The rest of the day is going to be a good day.
It is. There's a couple of things I want to do today. I want to take you to get one of Mel's matches. You know, Melissa's wardrobe, who I love.
Yeah.
She's got her own collaboration with Black Street. Me and Sienna had one last week when I came to London. And you will die. Because you don't really like matches that well. You don't mind it.
I've never really tried a matcha.
You had a Black Street before, you liked it.
Yeah, that was a caramel latte.
Oh, well, anyway, it is so up your street. It tastes like the milk from Cinnamon Grahams. So we're going to get a Black Street today. I also want to get some nice lunch. I've saved myself. And yeah, just have a nice little day. Storie is at Grandma's. Storie will be very excited to see it today. But I don't know where we currently are, but it's this really nice park. It kind of reminds me of like Central Park.
Yeah, let's give you a little spin.
Little tour. Look at this, how cute this is.
It actually feels amazing to be filming outside of the house, so that
And also,
like,
yeah, not in the car.
not in the car. I've got a love-hate relationship with London. If I have a good day, I always say to Tay, like, we need to get down
Yeah,
there.
we
need to buy a house
very
down there. That's our
hit or
goal.
miss with London.
And then if it's busy or traffic's crap or something like that, I'm like,
You can never live there.
who can live like that? Can't drive anywhere.
Yeah.
Today, I've got the feeling of, I've already said to Tay, like, we need
Yeah,
to,
but it's already came out
we
today.
need to get a gaff down here, one of those apartments with like the pools and all of the concierge. Like, so you're like kind of like you're living in a hotel. I'd love that life.
Yeah. I mean, it's not very kid-friendly life though.
Or dog friendly. But I can just come down here at the weekends, work. You have the kids, the dogs, kids. So yeah, very excited for today. We might get a little bit of shopping in, a little bit of food, see what London's got.
I think we should go to like Selfridges.
Yeah, we'll get in the mixer.
This is only a 1 hour meeting, it's like a slot. So it's from 12 to 1, so we'll do that. Hopefully we'll be able to put the suitcase somewhere.
Maybe we can leave it there. We'll leave it there.
And then pick it up.
Come and get it. It's only 5 minutes from the train station, so...
I don't know what time we need to be back for your mum, but my mum can always, because my mum's at the house today anyway.
Yeah.
She could always just do...
So we need to get back, probably about 5ish, beat the traffic. Probably leave at like 4 hour, get the 4 o'clock train.
I'll probably leave a little bit before that.
Yeah.
That'll be plenty of time. It's only half 11 now.
So really excited for today.
Yeah. So we'll let you know how it goes.
Right, the meeting has been completed.
I'm just looking for food.
Now we're going to have some food and we shall discuss.
We went to a really gorgeous steak place.
Yeah, what was that called?
La Relais.
Tay fancies a steak.
Closing soon. When does it close? Till 2:30. Oh, we've just missed it. This.
Shall we walk or should we...
I know where we should go. We should go to the Chinese Harrods.
All right. We're at a place called Harry's. Is it Italian?
Yeah.
Anything tickle the pickle?
Flatbread, spicy Calabrian style pork mascarpone.
This is what we're looking at.
So we're going to have a debrief about the meeting. Weigh it all up.
Drinks.
See what we think over a bit of soda and lime. Great combo. And we'll show you our food when it comes to
Zucchini alla fritta.
favourite.
We have something that's truffly. Flatbread.
One happy girl.
Lovely little lunch. We were going to go into Harrods, but because we're carrying this, I'm not actually allowed in. So,
Don't worry, I've got it.
you got it.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna probably head home, aren't we?
Yeah. Do you know what? I just feel like if you're going to do London, you're going to do London. You can't just do a teeny tiny bit. We did a meeting, we had a nice lunch, and I'd probably like to book a nice day of shopping with you.
Yeah.
Where we really rinse it. And also, I've got to get back to the baby. If we kind of leave any later now, we're going to miss, like, bath and bed. So,
We don't miss bath and bed.
not miss bath and bed. Not when we can help it. So, you might just pop into Space and K. You love Space and K. Have a look. Where's the dogs? Where's the dogs?
It is chippy night. Is there anything better than a chip shop?
Remember that time I said about not eating sausages?
Now you're eating them.
No.
Nothing better. I'm so hungry.
I'm so really hungry.
So it's just been a little bit of a chilled day today. First day. Work for me. Tay has been Tay's had a story day today, and we are going to discuss tonight something that has been very important.
Are you nicely waiting for something? What are you waiting for?
Something that's very important that's happened, which is Tay's talked about it on her Instagram. That's been actually very challenging.
Blow on it.
Which is where Storie has all of a sudden become very daddy-fied. She just wants me. She doesn't want Tay.
And I don't know how to console her when she does want dad and dad can't be there.
So that's what we're going to discuss.
Disclaimer or trigger warning. Perry does not look like her usual self in this vlog because she's going through what can only be described as a personal appearance crisis. So some viewers may find it offensive watching her.
We've got a very special guest
Everything's mum.
who doesn't even care.
What's that?
Said we've got a very special guest.
Story. That's Cece.
A regular feature on the vlog. Nice to see you all again. How are we all? Sorry, talking about me or Storie?
You.
Oh. Hey, look at you.
We're having a bit of a reminiscence in... can you show us some of the bad ones, Tay?
Yeah, show him the one that I said about. The Trixie one.
Look, that was deep in the trenches of postpartum. I've got a better one for deep in the trenches of postpartum, actually. This one just really took me back. This. Bless me.
Let me see, was you crying?
The newborn. No.
That seems a different life.
Does it really?
It
Yeah.
really does.
Don't say that to
No,
me.
do you know, I went to see my godsister's newborn baby yesterday. I couldn't even pick it up. I mean, one, she was £6 and Storie was £9. I feel like I never even had a baby because Storie was never that small. I said, yeah, I had to pick it up. You just forget. You know, mum's like, oh, you just never forget. I was like,
I forgot.
I don't even know how I hold a baby.
Just
Storie?
be nice.
Storie just, hey, dolls. She's just crumpled all the photos up. Oh,
We've got
no. So okay, darling.
we've got Dolly and Ollie here as well.
What's she doing?
Just hiding.
Dolly and Ollie chihuahuas.
Yeah, no, they're Chalkies. They're half Chihuahua, half Yorkie.
So we've got 5 chihuahuas in the
Basically
house.
5 Chihuahuas. Two girls and 3 boys.
What story?
But they've actually been very good.
I think, Storie, you've only had an hour's sleep at nursery.
Oh, 100%. I'm not a mother, guys, but I'm going to diagnose that she's only had an hour's sleep.
She's not, I can tell. Look.
You want me to carry you?
No.
Hold on then.
That little camera's wicked, isn't it?
It's so good.
But can you see yourself on there, Jack?
Yeah, you can go like this.
Oh, that's wicked.
Obviously, so.
I mean, I look like Roy Cropper from Coronation Street.
Guys, look at this picture of me and Storie at Disney. I just find it unbelievable that we took Storie to LA at 4 months old.
Yeah, I forget that.
4 months old. Why took her to
that now though? I feel like you wouldn't.
I think now you know what you know, you wouldn't even leave the house.
This is what I mean. Back,
But-
you were like. You
The less you know, the
like,
more you
go
think you
like
can
it.
just crack on and do it.
And do you know what? I even thought, wow, they're brave.
I even thought what was crazy. I was out having breakfast in Gilmorton at a different village in Leicestershire. Day 3 after having birth with Storie, or day 2.
Yeah, but you can't.
Brilliant. Just having breakfast.
Yeah, but you feel really
No.
excited to go out and show off your baby and
you
walk
do,
her out.
But also now, I feel like for my second baby, I would just want to be like in bed with them and cuddling.
Well, you might not have much choice with
No, I won't.
Madam and my one.
What are you doing? I'm showing up. She's
Question,
so
what-
tired.
She's
What
been
if
to
I-
nursery.
His granddad's a twin. What if you have twins?
Whoa, Storie! You being all funny? Oh! Oh!
Hey!
Storie!
You okay? You got a quick neck.
How good was she singing it on the way home?
She was loving it. Went to stores and all that.
I think she's sewing on herself. So she's been nursery. It's Friday afternoon, and she's really tired.
She don't want a candle. She just wants something.
You want to hold him? Ah! Guys, what we got planned tonight?
Hold on, let me think about it. Nothing. Sweet FA. We don't actually do. No, we've actually got 2 events coming up, big events. So we're just prepping ourselves.
Oh, we have. Yeah.
You want juice?
Yeah, we
Ah,
have.
you
We've
want
got 2
juice.
holidays.
What's this one? Yeah, it's a snail. It's the same as what was in the book. You bringing him over? Yeah. Oh, wow! That's John. You want to sit on the snail and read the book? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sit on the snail.
Strongest
Then.
girl in the world.
It's because you've just seen a snail in the book. Where was the snail? That was the snail upstairs. You see, it's the same. See that? Snail. And this is a snail. Can you say snail? That'll do. Right. Should we turn it around? Okay. Good night, Teddy. Good night, ball. Good night, bookcase. In the hall.
Have you ordered some food?
Oh yeah, is that why they go mental? Oh yeah, that was quick. Oh hello, sorry, that was so quick. Thank you so much. Thank you. Teddy. Shh. Shh.
What you gone for, Tay?
Wow. Little miss over here.
Yeah, but I told him.
One thing I will say is like, who on earth orders the chicken balls with the sweet and sour sauce? It's
Right.
Cantonese style.
I think you're going to be quite shocked at the amount
So,
of people
I used to have
that
that.
say.
When I was growing up, my mum and dad always had that.
I think
No,
you're gonna,
I just think that's not sweet and sour, babe. It's Cantonese or nothing. Like,
what's Cantonese when it's at home?
Cantonese is where it's like already mixed with the sweet and sour, and it comes with like, you know, onions and peppers.
Oh wow, so exciting!
Pineapple.
Yeah, you're still taking one. Put loads of sauce in it, aren't you?
I am,
Can't be
but-
that bad, love.
I mean, this is like a fucking profiterole.
Guys, what can I just tell you now? That this,
These.
get a zoom
What
in
you
on
got?
that.
Get a load of that, would
That is what can only be described as addictive. It's prawn toast.
I've never tried prawn toast, so ready?
It's not fishy at all, I don't think.
Yeah,
I think it tastes
I
like
can
fried
smell.
bread. I think it tastes like
I
fried
can
bread.
smell pure fish.
That's
And
your-
that's coming from your legs.
The lighting's really weird here.
Oh, so we look like horrible.
It's just we might need another light.
Fishy. Thank you.
It's fishy.
My horrible taste buds made that happen. what I really want to try. Jack, what are you having? We've got crispy shredded beef, which me and Taylor both agreed we really, really love. Do you know what it reminds me of? Twiglets.
So what did you get me?
Do you remember Twiglets?
We didn't, because you had a shepherd's pie.
No, you've got all of this.
So I had a microwavable shepherd's pie whilst you get that.
I thought you cooked it from scratch.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I think just eat pure butter.
And then...
She's talking. What we got?
Them chips are so good. Oh my god. Also, shout out to this Chinese because
It was ready in about 20 minutes.
they said it was going to be 45 minutes. You've banged on the door after 10. Never done anything like it. It's nice now. Taylor, no.
What I will say is I feel like all I do is eat takeaways on this vlog.
We've just actually discovered, by the way, that we've never once cooked for one another.
Ever.
But I just don't think that that's that abnormal for friends to not... Like, what would I cook you?
What would you cook you that I could actually eat?
Yeah, and what would you cook me?
I could cook you something.
What, a ready
The thing is, I
meal?
don't want to.
That's the difference. What's fun about seeing your friends
Just seeing your friends, not cooking.
and eating takeaways and not talking to each other?
Yeah.
But the problem is we're actually going on holiday a month today, so we really do need to get this together.
Because today we've had Greg's celebrations.
Now this, and we're probably going
It's
to...
not looking good for us.
It's not. I think what it is, we'll put so many activities in the diary when we're there, we don't actually have to get on the beach. We don't actually have to put on
I think that's a
swimwear.
good idea.
Yeah. If anyone's got any tips for us, let us know. Jack, you want some? There's brothers.
No, but it's been
Right, guys.
I gave him that about an hour.
This is
So
why I don't want
these
to...
guys,
Let you see that.
they you know, treating themselves, didn't even bring me into the question. And then Tay says, "Oh yeah, you've got your cottage pie." I won't feed me dogs that.
You've got actual horse meat going on in there.
Oh, lucky me, cottage pie cooked by the wife.
It weren't cooked by the wife, it was put in the microwave by the wife. Let me tell ya, I'm telling the truth. I'm not letting you lot think that she's something she ain't. She got cottage pie, guess where it was from? Spa. It was. Saw her in there buying it. I'm not having you pretending to be so you're not one. Bring yourself back to reality. Alright? That's fine.
Wow. There we have it.
Oh, that was good.
Quite possibly the greatest tea ever.
Is it a good one?
It's the best.
You made a good one the other day too. This is a decaf brew for anyone thinking I'm crazy for having caffeine at this
Who are
time.
you talking to?
The vlog.
Oh my god, I thought you were talking to me. I was like, what?
You've said that all day.
Said what?
Like, who are you talking to? Because I'm like, well, on the odds I'm on the phone to Jack or
Well, the thing is that you say you don't want to talk to anyone, but you talk to everyone about me.
I just like
Stop talking now. Guys, do you want to see me and my teddy bear in the same pyjamas?
Wow.
Isn't it
Look
so...
at all these dogs.
No, so count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Buddy's there. Buddy's a bit...
Story's rolling.
Oh,
Oh, she sat up.
oh, you better sit
she?
yourself back down.
Oh no.
Oh no, no, Taylor, I'm not doing it.
I ain't doing it, babe.
Oh, God.
Whenever I say to Perry, what did you say earlier? I went, oh, we've got to go and pick Storie up. And she went, what time? And I was like, 3:30. She looked at her thing and she went, no! And she's not joking either. She's like proper. Whenever I say like, oh, we've got to get Storie up or something, she's like, no, I can't.
It's
So
only-
she knows
No,
it's hard.
but it's only as well because you guys need to remember I knew Taylor for years before she had Storie. Like me and Taylor were like that. So we love our time just us, don't we? But when it gets cut short, we're like, oh, please.
I'm the same.
Whereas Jack and Ricky just get all of their time still together.
Yeah, nothing's changed.
And they just pretend the story doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Why? What are you trying to say? You're reverting back to a situation that happened.
What? I'm confused. What's
No,
happening?
basically there was this one time.
I know you were thinking of a time.
What? I actually don't know what
If
you're
you
talking
said me and Ricky got all of our time and we don't think Story exists.
about. Yeah. What time? What are you on about?
No, she's
Like-
about general.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, in general, like you know,
When
you guys,
you and Ricky
when you and Ricky are together, you don't really take like the brunt of
Yeah, that's
Storie.
what I mean. What I mean is at that time when
No,
Me and Ricky.
there is a time in particular where
Yeah,
it was
I don't know.
highlighted.
I don't know.
But
what
in
you're talking
general,
about.
if you are with
Ricky, then I always take the brunt.
Guys, what time are you talking
Me and
about?
Ricky played probably 10 hours worth of darts.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's when you got dartitis.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And that, my friend, isn't it?
Yeah, he got
That's isn't it?
he got a strain, didn't you? You got a strain.
I had a cut on
He was
my...
wearing a spin.
I had a cut. I think I had a bad shoulder and a cut on my face where it was kept...
And I think you came to bed.
No, that's it. You had a graze on your face.
That was it, yeah.
You had like a Harry Potter scar, and if that didn't give me the ick,
I think that's when you said, I'm going to call it a day, lads.
Yeah.
I think that's when I said I'm going to call it a
I
day.
don't know. I think
Lads.
when Ricky came home and said, I'm thinking about getting a dartboard and putting it there, I said, you are absolutely
I
not.
think you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, if you think you're
He hasn't
now,
mentioned the darts.
you are
We
serious.
both have not really mentioned darts to each other.
Have you not been playing it anymore?
No, not since that night.
But you, Jack, you go through phases.
No, he has such a addictive personality, it's not normal.
Like Ricky. Like, honestly.
No, I'd play if Ricky was playing, but we both thought, like, I've got to keep our wives happy.
So now you've just got this dartboard laying doing nothing.
You do sometimes pop in there when Storie is asleep.
Probably once in the last 2 months. When before it was every day.
To be fair, there's no time with Memree at the minute.
No.
Your spare time is going to the gym, which used to be like an essential. Whereas now you do it in spare time because there's no time.
Does anyone know how you can get more time in your day? Let us know.
Is that a possibility?
Also, I would just like to say, it does look like me and Tayla are bums because all we've done is lay here all day.
What I will
And
say
what I will say is we are.
what I will say is, I used my day off having Storie
To bum about.
I mean, I did do some work on my phone to be fair that needed to be done, but normally I wouldn't really lie on the sofa all day, but it's been pure fucking bliss. And as soon as she went down to bed, we were straight back down here. It's glorious. We've had Chinese.
I'm not apologising for this.
I'm not.
I deserve it, babe. Don't about you. I earned it.
Oh yeah, this babe.
Also, you've actually done loads of work. I actually can say I haven't really, but you've done loads by
Yeah.
sitting there. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Good morning, guys. That time's come round again. Ballet. You ready for it, Storie? Yeah? You gonna put the nappy on? You gonna put the nappy on the baby?
Right, to ballet we go. Oh, in ballet we trust. In toast we trust.
You're a ballet mum.
I am a ballet bum. What I don't understand is how the house is such a shithole already.
It's Perry.
It's not me!
I'm sick of being on a show. Oh, hello.
Did you make the cracker?
I'm just making them now.
How long does it take you? What are you doing? I'm making the cracker.
I'm gonna hand make your face in a minute.
Oh,
How was ballet?
Storie was really, really good. She's getting
Right.
so confident.
Perry's been on dog walking duty and
Right,
she's
stop
came
now.
back after 5 minutes, which is, I'm really disappointed in her.
Do you want to know why?
Chapman, is she back? Oh, because we heard you all fuck up on the drive.
Right.
Wow.
What I'm going to say, guys, is let the true colours come out now. Now she's a bit comfortable, the true colours are really coming out.
Back
Would you
knob.
call your
I don't think that's like. I don't feel like I'm revealing something that people don't know. My name is fat knob.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
Absolute fuggle.
I don't need to abuse you, you know.
There's nothing to say.
I have a different love language.
Okay.
Right.
But yeah, the dog walk was a disaster from start to finish. All of our dogs have got way too much energy.
Friction.
No, they've not got friction. It's not between them. I would say this time they've been the best. Because I went for a shower and I left all of them together. Sorry, do you mind? I'm trying to have a conversation, babe.
Storie, can you be... Tay and Storie, can you be quiet a minute?
I'm not being funny.
Please.
Can you please make her cracker?
Oh, it's a madhouse, this.
Anyway, what I'm saying is our dogs have way too much energy and between them, they're all, a lot. So that's that for me. I did 5 minutes and that's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough. It's actually Buddy that's the problem.
If you think that's going to wear the dogs out.
Well, you see... Oh my God.
Right, I'm going to make the crackers now.
Jack, you go to the gym and you have a diet of a 3-year-old.
Wow. This...
Right, can I just say, it's something that Perry's come up with and she decided to call everybody in this house, including the dogs, over the last 48 hours a fat ox. If I eat a piece of pasta, she calls me a fat ox.
What even is an ox?
You know,
Like a big mammal.
I have to be honest with you, I'm going to have to say this now in case they watch. It isn't me that came up with Fat Ox.
Oh.
It was actually Adam and Jamie, because it's a long story.
They won't be watching this.
Basically, that's where it came from. Adam called Jamie a fat ox once as a joke, and it just stuck from there.
That is the best thing I've ever heard.
But it's not like a saying that we've said for a while, and I don't know why I decided to say it yesterday. You were giving me fat ox vibes.
There's not a knife clean. I'm not prepared to clean one from the dishwasher, so this is what I'm going to spread my lunch with.
So basically, it's Saturday night, and Perry, some reason, is staying again.
I know.
I
mean-
begged her to go.
And
Take a picture, you made me get in my car.
I've been to the gym, come back.
What you done for your tea, Jack?
Well, this is what I'm going to do.
Do you want me to film you unboxing it? I feel like
Yeah.
people need to see you more on this vlog. Right, show us what you got then.
Right guys, this is a little bit of an unboxing today. So I've been to Tesco.
As Ricky would call it, show and tell.
I'm sick of having a Spa cottage pie. Pot noodle, curry,
Really healthy when you've just been to the gym.
cheese and broccoli. They are amazing. Only £1 as well. Shocking.
Okay, but what about the nutrition?
We don't need any of that because what we're going to do is we're going to take vitamin gummies to get that. Fresh custard.
That's actually for me.
We've got Philadelphia. That's for Storie.
What
Fresh
is?
custard. Decaf tea.
Sorry. Are you making me one?
I make the best decaf tea in the world. I don't know actually whether I do or whether taste.
I'm not going to say it, guys.
Fat ox.
I don't really...
I don't know whether I make the good tea or whether taste
She's
says
saying
that
it to get you to make your tea.
Either
Oh,
way, it
listen,
works.
listen.
Either or.
Listen. I would
Listen.
keep asking you to make a cup of tea if it wasn't good, would I?
True. Right, we've got Cheerios for the morning.
We've got enough Cheerios.
These, I've seen these on the way
Yeah,
out.
they're
just to pick 'em
unreal.
up.
Ricky loves them.
I've
Ricky
never tried
loves them.
before, but I felt with a cup of tea.
Take a picky, send them to pick.
Right.
Ricky loves
I'd
them.
like to remind everybody
You remind me.
about Nutella on toast.
We don't need reminding, fat ox. It is a joke, guys, honestly.
And then I've just gone for an assortment of chocolate and sweets, fizzy jellies, because I need to have that Saturday night kick of something.
Okay, but night's nearly
Not
over because we're going
alcohol.
to bed in about 20 minutes.
You're eating that, you fat ox.
But this is going to take me 5 minutes and then I'm going
Yeah,
to be ready
sweets
to go to
won't
bed.
take me long. That's where we're up.
Right,
That's,
fat ox.
that's the unboxing.
Right, well, I'm not being funny, guys. I don't want to be in this vlog because I am on my period and my extensions are falling out, and quite frankly, I'm in the worst shape I've ever been in. So,
I can censor your face if you want, like a blur.
yeah, if you can just put a filter on it.
Darling, she needs more than a blur.
I'll blur your face.
Yeah, if you just put a filter on it. But what I was going to say, guys, I've totally forgot. Oh, don't forget, everyone. Oh no, why am I saying this? It's too late by the time this goes out.
About the Memree launch.
No, about the cock's going back.
Oh.
Don't forget, guys, to put your clocks back.
Don't forget the clock's going back, but by the time you watch this, they would have already gone back. So,
By the time you're watching this, it'll be too late.
and also don't forget to get your Memree parfum tomorrow. But by the time you watch this, it will be sold out. So,
In the words of Harry, get yourself some bib.
in the words of Perry Shan, run, don't walk. Over to you, Jack. I actually
Lovely.
I need to go and get some serious help for my face.
Good morning. It is the morning of the Memree launch. And Storie is going for a couple of hours with her mama
To the pumpkin.
to the pumpkin.
Yeah. Come on then, put your shoes on like Mama.
Very jealous.
Put your shoes on then, sit down. Let Mama put your shoes on. Oh, I love you. I'm so excited to take you today. I booked this as your mum and daddy's treat. I did.
You excited, Storie?
Eh?
Yeah?
Are you taking baby?
Baby's coming, isn't she? I do think baby should have some clothes on though.
Yeah, she takes them straight off.
You like her naked?
Yeah.
Do you? Do you? Are you excited? Sarah hasn't seen you
that
for
purpose, hitting your head on there so you can say no.
Who is she?
Give me a kiss next, I'm going now, bye.
Come here, Mama.
Mwah.
Oh, that's so nice.
Come on then.
I love you.
It's froze. System's broken. Right, how am I seeing the products, Jack? I can't see that.
I'll get that on mine.
No.
I'll get that on mine. I'll get that on mine. I'll get that on mine.
Film on my phone from here, but I'll mute it.
Oh!
11:02! It's 11:02! It is 11:02! Oh my god, Rebecca, again!
Oh my god! Oh my god! What?
Sure, I need to know the orders.
I'm gonna be sick.
I feel
I'm
sick,
gonna be
and
sick.
it ain't even my business. Technically. Honestly, I stubbed my toe so bad. Update, been for a Toby carvery, had our celebratory dinner. We've got a visitor.
Can I just say something? We went to Toby Carvery and Taylor saw all the
And what I
meat.
will say is your whole belly's hanging out.
Mine. And how to show that we went to Toby Carvery?
Let's leave it on that.
Say you went to Toby Carvery without saying you went to Toby Carvery. Literally.
I'm sorry, but that is, you always say that is a mum thing.
What?
Undoing your
Undoing your button?
That shows optimum relaxation.
Yeah.
Basically, Taylor saw all the meats and decided swiftly that
The meat didn't look good.
weren't for you. Yeah, so
The meat weren't meeting.
no, the meat wasn't meat.
My gammon was gorgeous. Most was in my teeth.
Did you get a taste of it?
No, it's all the teeth.
I thought it was. Did you have turkey? What's turkey like?
I had the turkey, which
I
is
didn't
like
get to it. It was too far at the bottom of my plate. I didn't reach it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I got too full up eating everything on the top that by the time I got to turkey, I was full.
the turkey looked plastic,
And it felt, and it was.
and it had an arse.
The turkey
The
was
turkey had an arse.
Apart from
It was
that,
pear shaped.
the turkey and bundle that night.
roast potatoes was good.
Yeah.
What do you want, baby?
Well, yeah, we've had a lovely day. So we're just gonna chill out now.
Wholesome, funny day.
We did.
Watch a little bit of telly, relax.
I have one thing to say.
I knew,
Pondy Toby.
I
Pondy
knew that.
Toby.
Pondy Toby
And
Carvery.
I've lived 9 lives today.
Pondy Floor.
You have lived so many lives today.
You have lived a lot of life today.
And he
The dogs are still
Dogs
here.
are still here.
Dogs are Dolly. She's got hot water bottles. She's so chill.
The volume's gone down and she's upset.
Yeah, right, let's get it on. Right, guys, so it's now Tuesday morning. We just wanted to finish off on this vlog something that Tay actually discussed on her Instagram.
Yeah, so basically, I had probably like 3 or 4 days until I just couldn't do it anymore without like mentioning it and asking for basically some advice from other mums, which to be honest with you, it's not really the place I go to for mum advice is Instagram, because I feel like with mum things, you have to, obviously you can like ask for help. I prefer to ask for help like of the people that are closest to me who have kids, or like my mum or Jack's mum or things like that, because otherwise it's just, there's too many opinions, and I feel like being a mum is such a personal thing. But I honestly just kind of hit a bit of a breaking point after maybe 3 or 4 days, which maybe doesn't sound like a lot in the grand scheme of things, but at the time it felt very, very upsetting, because I've gone from always being like mama, and obviously I spend like, I'm the default parent, if you like, the person who spends the most time with her. So she basically just all of a sudden, it started with, I was about to sit down in her rocking chair in her bedroom and give her a bottle. She actually took the bottle off me, said no, and passed it to her dad, and we were really trying. I was like, what? And she just wasn't having any of it. Just all of a sudden, just like that, just didn't want me to do bottle, just completely ignore me. Like if I was in the room asking anything, trying to join in,
I'm laughing,
with the
but
play,
it wasn't.
trying to join in with the play like that they were having. God, like no. And if I went near her, she just didn't want me near her, and it was really, really upsetting. And I just hit a point where I was like, I need to ask if this is like normal, because at the time, like none of my friends who've got babies or anything are going through the same thing. If anything, it was the opposite. So I was thinking, am I doing something wrong here? Like, I'm an overthinker anyway. But I was then spiraling, thinking, do I need to take even more time away from work? Do I need to have her more days? Like, just the thought was really spiraling, thinking I must be doing something wrong here, because why does she want Jack and not me when he sees her less? So I asked for advice, and basically I don't think I've ever had so many messages since I've ever been on Instagram. There was thousands and thousands of people who messaged me to say, basically to say that this
They've
is
been in a similar
normal.
situation.
They've been in similar situations, or maybe it was the opposite way round. There was also really like loads of other perspectives which really just opened it up for me, and that there's also dads who are the default parent. The mum works the most hours, and it was happening to them, and they were really upset that they were the default parent, they were spending the most time with, and then when mum comes home, the child, baby, toddler, it didn't want to know them. And they were thinking, what have I done wrong? So it was basically to say that. And there was also people who, like, they weren't going through that. They were going through the opposite way, where they're the default parent, but then they only want that parent. So, like, if it was a mum who always has them, then the mum is always wanted by them and they don't want to know the dad because they're at work and whatnot. And they were saying that they personally find that really hard because they're not getting a break, which you can so see, like, you need a break. So imagine you're just constantly wanted. But at the time, to be honest, I was like, give me that, please, I'd take anything. And honestly, probably 3 days after that, Storie is started like veering back into it being like, I'd say she's still got a slight preference to you.
Not now. It's funny because
today I feel like it's changed a bit now. And now I just feel really like, the minute that I posted that and I had all the messages and I was in floods of tears reading them, to be honest, I just felt fine because I thought this is obviously really normal and it's a part of the process. But it was a real like, whoa, it was a real shocker to me. And now I feel like even if she was still being that way with you, I would be able to relax more.
With it.
Yeah, because I understand that it's just a process and it's not
really
something
weird
I'm doing wrong.
Because I feel like with me, my situation was a few times she's never massively been mummified over me. But if she was, like a couple of times I picked her up from nursery and she's first thing she said is mum, and she's been looking around for her. But I get it because I only spend like, let's say 20% of the time compared to you because I'm working a lot at the minute. So I'd like, oh, it's because I don't see her as much. Whereas for you, you're like, well, what is it? Because I'm seeing her all of the time. So then there's like no real answer to it. Whereas with mine, the answer would be, right, just see her more and she'll want you more. And I'm like, okay, I'm all right with that at the minute because I'm working. Yeah. So that was a weird situation.
I thought it was also, it would be nice to share some advice that I got, because there's probably people watching this who are going through a similar thing who haven't had the inboxes that I've had. So like,
let me let the dogs out. Yeah, you start.
A few of the things I actually wrote a bit in my notes because I had a few people message me to say that, you know, what was the advice. One bit of the advice was, which I really liked, and obviously everything is like your choice. Like, I am such an advocate for like you doing what's right for you, because I really appreciate being told that myself as a mum, because I feel like we know best. And I just think take what you like and leave what you don't when it comes to like parenting advice. And the things that I liked were people saying, honestly, utilize that time when they don't want you and they want the other parent, whoever that may be, to like go and catch up with some like housework, do something for yourself, have a bath, go out and see a friend, go on a walk, go to the gym, just do something, which like when it's supposed to be not like work time for me, because we have a very like set up schedule, I feel like within that time I should only be with Storie. So even if Jack's playing with her, I should be like near or whatever. Whereas I really was like really open to that and really like that, you know, if she was wanting to play with her dad and only wanted a dad that day, I could turn around to you and say, look, she only wants you. You're not working. You're available.
I'm going to go and do something for myself.
I'm going to go and do something for myself, which you get few and far time to go and do that. And so that was the main thing that I really thought, you know what, that's actually really nice. You can use it as like a fill your cup moment.
And also everyone who has said whatever age it comes on and however long it lasts, it is always temporary.
It's a phase.
Which is just good to hear.
That was the other thing.
It's the golden thing to hear. Like, it will end. Could be a week, could be 6 months, but it will change. You might do it 2 months, 2 years or 3.
Yeah, and that was the other thing that everyone said, like, it's always nice. You need to get a buddy in because otherwise it's going to be barking. The other thing that people said was just always remembering that with toddlers and babies, everything is just a phase. And when you remember that, it's like you can feel a lot better about it. So that was another thing. And also a lot of people said the tables turn so quickly, not necessarily so quickly, but the tables always turn. And I thought this was a nice way to look at it as well. Like when they're back to being you and you can't even go to the toilet without them clinging to your leg, you'll be wishing that they're back in that phase where they want their dad a bit, so you get a bit of a break. And I thought that was a nice light-hearted way to look at it as well. Like, you know what, make the most of it, basically.
Yeah, it's funny because we even got a little bit kind of like
You were
I don't know.
panicking.
No, not like, well, like...
You did panic because you even said, like, we need to speak to someone about this. It only
Yeah,
been
no, I
3
mean,
or 4 days. Like, you were like, we need to
I was
speak to them
going to
about
say,
this.
like, before that, it was almost that we'd got on, like, our high horse and a little bit snobbery. Like, we got this.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like, oh, this is easy.
Yeah.
Like, and then this was a curveball and we're like, shit.
I can
Which
agree
is funny
more with
because
that.
now we have another baby, you'd be like, oh, it's just that phase. But when you first have it, we were like, we're smashing this, sleep, for everything. We've just nailed it. And you're like, oh, this is easy.
I couldn't agree more with that because, do you know what? I was watching 2 of my favourite YouTubers, Julia and Hunter Havens. One of their videos I watched recently, I think it said in the title, like, hard parenting or whatever. And I was watching it and she was saying that they've just come to, like, a hard point where everything feels hard. Now, we've definitely had them before, but I feel like it was more in, unless you just kind of forget, but more in, like, the newborn.
Yeah.
I would say. Like, obviously you have your hard days where it's just like, oh my God. But like a proper long, hard stage, I don't feel like we've really felt that at the minute. And we do obviously have help throughout the week
I
when
think
we're working. And
I think the hardest part was when she weren't sleep, when we didn't have the sleep routine. When she wasn't sleeping in the day, where she had 2 naps and the first nap was only a 40-minute one. And you'd spend the whole 40 minutes trying to get to sleep. That absolutely killed me off.
But I feel like this has been a bit of like a hard point for us. Well, hard point for me.
Yeah, and it was a million bazillion times harder for Tay. But what was also quite hard is every time I left the room, it weren't like she was obsessed like Dada. She was basically the same as if we drop her off to nursery and she completely loses it, shouting mama or Dada and like can't breathe, crying. That's what was happening every time throughout the day. So even if I just seen her on my lunch for 5 minutes or whatever, you'd get that crying at the door, banging, like wanting you. And at
that time, I just want to step in and comfort her, but she doesn't want me, which is really hard. And I guess it's like rejection.
And then I've got to carry on going back to work, so I'm going like up the stairs hearing that. So it just weren't a great situation. But the thing is, it only lasted a week.
Yeah, which is crazy because when you're in it, it feels like, oh my God, this is never going to end. And then it's changed really quick. And to be honest with you, a lot of people said just be prepared for it to be swings and roundabouts where it will go back to Dada. Like this morning, she was like, mama, 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 mama.
Even when I was putting her to bed just now, she was shouting mama as I was walking up the stairs. But normally she's like, bye, bye.
Yeah, normally she's like,
bye.
see ya. Now I feel prepared for it. So I think this is nice for anybody who might be coming up to this stage where a lot of people did say it's like from that like 14, 16 month period, this is where these kind of things happen. It's also, I read, is part of their development in that they start to realise that they've got choice, that they can make choices. So this is that kind of period where Storie realises and recognises that she can actually make a choice and she can choose mum or dad. And I also read that because their frontal lobe isn't completely developed yet, they don't realise that they can love more than one person. They feel like they can only love one person at a time. So that also makes sense to when I'm like trying to play with her. She's like...
I also think another situation, I don't know whether this has changed or not.
No, Kiki's big screen.
But basically, I've always felt that I was getting all of the good times. So I was getting like, I don't know, feeding her the bottle. I was the one getting all like the playtime. And then you were doing the more mundane stuff like,
making her food,
making
doing her dinner, doing bath,
stuff that she doesn't as enjoy as much.
Yeah.
So I feel like we've changed it a little bit. And I now see you doing all loads of fun stuff. I don't know whether that's subconscious or not, but...
No, I've definitely tried to do, because that was another piece of advice I got, was that, like, to switch...
You seem like the fun mum.
I feel like we've got to... people said that sometimes you do have to switch it up a bit, in the sense of...
Not
because
that you weren't fun.
The mum's just traditionally... No, because I am quite a fun mum.
No, you are 100% fun, but I feel like you're getting to do more of the fun stuff.
Yeah, I feel...
I was taking that.
It is a conscious thing, because I feel like as mums, you do just step into that role of, you know, like... I don't really feel like you would know what to feed her and stuff.
No, I said to Tay the other day, right, she's 18 months old. I feel like I see her a lot, considering that
I think that's because you work at home.
I work at home. I do like everything with her. And I feel like I mastered this. But I actually took Storie out on my own the other day. I went into the local village, Hinckley, and I was literally thinking, shit, like, this is tricky.
This is new.
This is hard. I was a little bit nervous. And I was like, what we're doing? And we're out and about. And I actually thought about it and thought, barely ever took her out on my own.
I'd say you've taken her out twice.
Yeah, every single thing I do is with you and her. Whereas you take her out all the time on your own.
Yeah.
And I actually thought about it. I thought, no, I'm not actually as good as I've got this as much as I think.
No, you have. And you're so amazing. But it's just those things like you step into those kind of roles but yeah, I'm just consciously also
what I
doing
will
more
say-
fun stuff and allowing you to do things, you know, where I'm kind of like, no, you can do that. I'm going to do this because it's needed. Because otherwise you can get stuck into that mum just doing all of the, you know, mundane things and never feeling like you, because I've got a lot of fun to give as well.
Yeah, 100%. So we're back on track. I'd say this is,
And I'm
just
sure
to
it will
finish
change
off,
again.
this is, to me, is the favourite. I've always said this, I don't want to wish her life away, but the older she gets, I enjoy the periods more. Like, I know some people say, oh, I miss the newborn phase. I don't at all. Like, I love how she's sort of chatting back. Like, you just have a chat with her and, oh, do you want to do this? And she's like, yeah. And it feels like someone's actually talking back to you.
It does. I would
And I love
say
it.
this last 3-4 days has been just good. I don't know whether it's because there's such a contrast from the week before where I feel extra emotional in that, like, I love her so much. But because she's kind of come back to me a bit, I feel even extra like, wow. Like,
She's so loving at the minute as well, isn't she?
so loving.
She just loves us.
She wants to kiss. She
Always
if I
if
say
we
love
cuddle,
you, she goes love you. Yeah,
she'll run up and cuddle us as well. So there's like a tripod of cuddling.
Yeah.
She sees it and her eyes light up. Like, what's going on there?
And she's learning so many more
Right.
words and stuff at the minute, and just like she's doing things that I'm like, I've not taught you that. That's definitely from the telly. Like, just weird stuff that I don't know. I can't even explain. But anyway,
We're going to wrap it up here.
because otherwise we'll keep going.
We're going to upload this today, obviously, because you're watching it. But also, to finally finish on, I know we got a bit of footage of the Memree launch. It couldn't have gone any better, times 100. We're really excited for people to get all of their parcels this week. And yeah, we're just
It was an unbelievable weekend.
incredibly
We're so grateful.
proud of you for your part.
Proud of you for
And
your
I'm proud
part.
of myself for my part.
I think we make a good team,
Like,
you
we
and
see
me,
you and me, you and I.
So thank you so much. If you're watching this and you bought something Memree, or if you just watch our pages and follow our journey, we're God, so grateful. So grateful.
Yeah,
We're literally
incredibly
making our
grateful.
dreams come true. Like everything that we've ever wanted in Memree, I feel like it's already happening. It's just unbelievable, and
we've
we
got
enjoy it so
loads
much.
more to come.
Yeah.
It's just a start.
Thank
We'll
you for
finish on
watching,
that.
guys.
See you in the next one.